Hey, this is Sam and Jen.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is going to be a channel that we are going to discuss mostly disc golf.
She done. Get up.
Professionals.
This is the way I live. Little boy still with the big wheels. I stack my money, lay low and chill. Don't need to work hard, that's the way I feel.
Hey guys, so on today's episode, we're going to talk about why we got into podcasting. A little bit also about some of our upcoming adventures that we hope to preview on next few shows, and also what to expect as far as release dates and everything like that. So, Jennifer, if you want to, you can talk to them a little bit about why we decided to start it.
Well, like most people that are stuck in quarantine, some people were honing up on arts and craft skills, cooking skills, learning a new craft, learning a new language, whatever your fancy was during quarantine. We decided that we wanted to do something together, and ultimately it came into, hey, let's do this podcast, broadcast, YouTube channel thing. We'll just talk about disc golf and other random things that come across, and we'll just see how it goes. It was just something we could do together and look back over the years and be like, hey, do you remember when we did that podcast? It was so much fun. Do you remember that episode we talked about blah, 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 or whatever the case may be? And we just decided that it was just something we wanted to do together. And so we bought the equipment and we started jotting down some notes about what we wanted to talk about and where we wanted this podcast broadcast to go. And we tested the audio. I don't know if you saw a random video where we did a song, just a karaoke segment. It was just something fun for us to do. But the audio works real well, and we're going to keep going with it and just see where we end up.
Yeah. So a few things. One is, of course, we don't know what we're doing. So if you have recommendations as far as equipment, maybe to look at, suggestions as far as some settings we should change, I will say that we are using a product that the company I work for makes to do the recording. So we're using an actual production truck to do the recording. We're using a Rode soundboard to have our inputs for our mics and then our headphones. And then, of course, using some Premiere Rush for the editing part of the videos. So if you've got any ideas about what we could do to make it a little bit better, just let us know. Definitely comment below. Send us a message or anything that you think works out. I will say some of the things that kind of really got us into it is we do plan on traveling several states this year, even maybe another country, depending on if quarantine COVID-19 will let us. So we are looking at going to Australia towards the end of the year. The good thing about that is it's we're going to be celebrating New Year's in Sydney. That's the plan. But they're under a 14-day quarantine. So if we travel there, then we have to stay there for 14 days inside of our Airbnb or hotel, whatever we end up staying at. So that trip is on halt until more restrictions are lifted. But we do have, three tournaments over the next month and a half.
I think so.
So we're going to plan a doubles tournament at Holler in the Hills. That's it's going to be Saturday the 18th, I think. I don't even know. It's this Saturday. Well, depending on when we post this, you might not know when this Saturday is. So let's look at the date. Saturday the 16th. I don't know how to count.
May 16th.
Yeah. So we're going to plan a little doubles event. That one is been ran pretty smooth from what I've seen. Basically, you just PayPal the guy that's running it, Mickey Pennington. So we're going to PayPal him. No one's going to have a scorecard. We're going to keep it on UDisc, and it's double, so it's going to be, just 4 people on your hole. It's not going to be big groups. Once the round is over, you just take a screenshot of the round, send it to him, and then he will put the board together for round 2. So then you just check the Facebook post, go to your hole for round 2, and then play round 2. Once the round's over, submit your scores, and go home. So you don't have to, do too much that would, cause the spread to be there, I guess. Of course, I know you'll have hand sanitizer for us, so
Plenty
we'll
of
be
hand
doing our part.
sanitizer.
And then June 6th, we will be at Tennessee State Championships. Right now, I know that HB Clark is waiting for the state to okay the event. Right now, it's sanctioned for 3 days, 1 round each day, tee times. So that way, same concept. You know, you're only going to have like 4 people to your card, which will be really nice. And then June 14th, so the weekend after that, will be the Lexington Open, which will be here. It'll be local. And then 2 weekends after that is the Brandenburg Open, I think is what it's called, which will be in Brandenburg, Kentucky. So definitely check out our videos. We'll post some videos of hopefully both of us playing, and you'll be able to, you know, kind of, I don't know, see what it's like maybe to play in different states or different tournaments if you've never played in them. How long have we played in Tennessee?
Oh gosh, several years. I mean, we've been playing since 2012. I think was our first tournament that we ever played in.
Yeah.
Mount Sterling Open here in Kentucky, and we've been playing ever since. And I know Tennessee State was kind of like one of our big tournaments that we went to every year when we first started playing. Like we made it a priority over the years to make sure we took the time. Bless you. Goodness gracious.
It's not COVID.
But yeah, we made it a point for Tennessee States to be on our books, and then just over the past few years, we discovered GBO Glassbone Open in Emporia, Kansas, and that was kind of like our big.
It's kind of our vacation.
Yeah.
Missed it this year, of course, because of COVID. We look forward to that event. That's we get to go see some of our Dynamic Disc buddies, and also usually I know this year we had 12 or 13 guys coming from our area going, so we were staying in an Airbnb. So we had that going for us, and then it seems like every big tournament that we've looked forward to traveling to has been getting canceled. So really just right now is just signing up for tournaments that show up on weekends that we can make it to. Right now we can really only drive about 3 to 4 hours. We get off work at like 5 o'clock on a Friday, so we have to jump in our car, go straight to the city, wherever it's being hosted, stay the night. Don't really get too much practice or warm up, so don't have the luxury of warming up. We have to play some of the holes blind.
Yeah.
So that's always fun, but we did that on a trip to Mississippi. That was very fun. That was the last tournament I think we've played this year. So,
yeah, before everything got shut down.
Yeah, we drove 6.5 hours to play in a tournament. So we do travel well, but we do enjoy playing. So like she had mentioned earlier, stay tuned. We're going to have plenty of episodes. Plan on releasing 1 a week. We'll probably release 2 by next week. So we'll have the pilot one, the one we're recording now, and then we'll have basically kind of a short one about this weekend's tournament coming up. A little bit about our, I guess, road thoughts, stuff like that. Just kind of stuff we think about on the way down. We're familiar with the courses, so that one we're going to get in kind of late on Friday. Well, we won't get in late Friday. We'll get in late Thursday. So we'll get a few practice like holes maybe in the morning, depending on what our tee times are, and then we'll go from there. So just like I said, tune in with us. It'll be a lot of fun. If you have even questions for Jennifer or myself, make sure to comment those. We will try to answer those. Again, we're new to it. I will say, out of the two, I've done this a few times, so I probably do talk a little bit more than she will, but she just won't chime in. So unless she's like, ugh, she won't answer. See, she didn't even answer that. Like, it's literally opening the door for her to talk, and she wasn't even going to talk.
No, but for those of you that are actually, watching right now, it's not all going to be like disc golf. I mean, it's more based towards disc golf because that's what we're passionate about. But we will have other topics that we will discuss, and it'll kind of bring you into our life to a degree. We're pretty open for the most part. We like to have fun. And knowing your luck, we'll probably see some of our animals make guest appearances, even though they aren't necessarily welcome, but they just kind of do their own thing.
They're welcome. We're just kind of hidden in a spot where there's only room for us two in the wall. So if they, I don't know, say jump on this table, well, they're going to be removed from the premises.
Yeah. But like and subscribe. We'll post all of our social media outlets. You can follow us on that whenever we have any updates for new episodes, or even if we have like little tidbits, I guess you could say, because we kind of did our intro, if you've seen that, and then we also have this pilot, which is kind of like pilot 1.5, I guess, 1.5, if you want to say that.
Yeah.
And then our other episode that we're going to launch, which will probably be after this tournament this weekend, we will kind of tag that on with pilot, so it'll be kind of like a 2-parter pilot episode, if that makes any sense. But like I said, and what he said, we're new to this, and we're just trying to get our bearings, something that we wanted to do together, and should be a lot of fun. A lot of quirks. We're going to have videos sometimes of our trips, like when we're riding down certain places, and just our reactions. We'll have disc golf videos whenever we go on vacation. We'll have some, our vacation shenanigans, just so we can take you along with us. And when we get into the bulk of disc golf, we'll have some videos, and we can do some reviews and video reviews, and like what he or I would do differently as opposed to what that person did. Who knows? We just kind of take it day by day, and we learn as we go, basically. So we hope you subscribe and follow us, and we hope you enjoy watching us be who we are, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and also we have 2 good friends that play disc golf that also have their own channels. So we'll be sharing some of their stuff, because we will probably be in some of the videos. Yeah. So we have Central Kentucky Disc Golf, which is Randy Blythe. Got a channel. Usually it's more tournaments, but right now we're doing some fun little rounds. So check those out. They'll be getting those posted. And then Griff Disc Golf. So Griffin, he's a local guy from the Richmond area. He's also doing the same thing. So he's he's done something like the Simon Challenge, the Paul Macbeth Challenge, and then the same thing. We went out and did. It's not a Rip Revenge kind of round, but it was very entertaining. So I'll be in those videos. Jennifer was at a friend's graduation, which, when I mean it was a drive-by, and by drive-by I mean just waving at the person that graduated.
Keeping social distancing intact,
Yeah, doing our part, right? And that what I think that's what it's called. All right.
What you're supposed to do.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna cut this one short early today. Usually, we're going to try to keep them around 15 to 30 minutes, nothing too long. Really, just depends on the topics we have. Mm-hmm. But we hope to see you, and hope you like and subscribe, and keep tuned for more. We do have a lot of things planned, but for now, go sling. That's what Brody says. Sling them discs. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
We'll think of some slogans, but
yeah.
I'm Jen. That's Sam. We'll see you next time.
Peace. We're gonna need you to I need you to click and please share the channel.